So why should people come to the SLAS Member Center?
I think the SLAS Member Center is a great place to come and socialize and check out the society journals like JALA and just interact with some great people.
And what other kind of things do we do for people here? We
have some periodic table magnets, and we also have a JALA quiz where you can fill out the quiz and enter to win a free registration for any of the SLAS meetings next year, including the smaller local meetings. And you can also pick up a journal biomolecular screening or a calendar.
And then over here we've got our prizes. So this is the Passport to Prizes program.
So over here you can pick up a passport and go visit all of the exhibitors around the exhibit hall and then enter to win some of these really wonderful, fabulous prizes. There are always the most up-to-date gadgets, like there's an iPad in here, which we definitely didn't have last year.
There it is, right in the middle. So we can get an iPad or some Bose headphones.
We have a Kindle.
Little pics.
Lots of gift cards, which, are kind of universal. And some gaming systems.
And a Wii. Who doesn't want a Wii? And then we throw the goodies in here.
Yes, and then at 5 o'clock we have the drawing, and you must be here to win your prizes. But it's a very, very entertaining time at the end.
You must be here. That's very important.
Be here, yes.
Great. Member Center is a hopping place. Okay, and the title of your poster is Human Tear Fluid-Based Point-of-Care Diagnostics Enabled by Integrated Microfluidic Systems.
Yep.
Great, and I got through that without stumbling. So, first question is, why did you focus on human tears? What's interesting about human tears?
So we really think that human tears, they're composed of proteins, glycoproteins. It's really a rich, complex fluid, and kind of underutilized in diagnostic medicine thus far. So we're hoping to be able to use some of the advantages of microfluidics to be able to open this up to diagnostics, to being able to characterize by the structure of the lacrimal glands where tears are produced, and then also a lack of salivary function. So it affects a significant amount of older women primarily, but it was kind of a good target to start off with to prove the technology.
And tell us about the assay that you developed for this particular use.
So we're basically developing a microfluidic immunoassay where we're able to probe for a specific biomarker using a labeled antibody, and then separate out the immune complex and free antibody. So it really is opening up this new matrix of biological fluid for near patient environment.
Well, that's great. So there was a fabrication part of this project as well for your microfluidic system.
Yeah.
So tell us about that, and what did you find interesting about doing that?
Yeah, so we encountered a lot of problems with tear fluid because of its complexity. So one of the ways we found to kind of improve our assay's performance was to employ something that our lab actually works on a lot, which is a UV photopatterning of polyacrylamide gels in the microfluidic channels. So we're able to spatially control pore size to be able to perform various functions in spatially distinct regions of the channel. So in this case, it allowed us to create a kind of exclusionary assay that would allow us to exclude the particular complex that we were looking for. Wet etched standard chromatography processes to fabricate the chips. For our focus of the assay development, the primary fabrication was with the actual UV polymerization of the gels and being able to tailor that process to our particular assay.
So when it was all said and done, how were your final results?
We think that this is a great start in being able to make these novel measurements of tear fluid, where our assay found to be quantitative and accurate when we're comparing it to an ELISA assay to within 8%. So it also has a dynamic range that's clinically relevant for children's diagnostics, so we're able to detect a decreased level of this biomarker we were looking for in the disease state, which is consistent with the literature. So we really think that kind of this proof of principle disease.
Redwood City, California is the next stop. Anthony, 14 Wah or woo? Sorry, I butchered that. Let me take a peek. I was right, what's woo? Okay. Thank you, congratulations. Next, iPod Touch. Coming right up. You can use that, huh? You can use it? Nope. Our next stop goes to Fort Collins, Colorado. Tim Ruck. Why were people clapping before the guy even came up? All right, so it's Tim. That looks like R-U-C-K-H, Fort Collins, Colorado, Colorado State University. Are you here? Glasses are bad, but that doesn't look like Colorado State. Going once, twice gone. Okay. This loss is your game. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Not one stamp on this card. Nope. I'm not that cruel.
That's not my card. That was clever though.
Nah, it's not.
Alright, just don't do this too often. I don't want to fall over.
This one? You're right, it is. Thank you for reminding me of that. Okay, our next stop goes to the University of South Florida. Daniel Lim, are you here? Wow, he jumped off that seat in a hurry. There you go, 1 on 5 touch.